Hello and welcome back to Ohio Hobbies. It's that time again. It is time for yet another penny box hunt. This one is courtesy of Consumers National Bank. I have, in fact, opened it up and verified that it is 100% circulated coinage. Oh, gotta love them penny hunts. I got more coming up though. I'm working through them. So let's go along for the ride and see what this thing has in store for us. This happens to be the 15th box I've ever hunted. They're all on here if you want to take a look. Check out the playlist. But for now, enough of the chit chat. Let's get started with roll number one. All right, everybody. I am 4 rolls in. I have yet to find a wheat. We did find our first foreign of the box, and it is a Canadian Younghead from 1964. So we're on the board with a foreign. Nothing for wheat. It's blank. Oh, I'm getting nervous about this box. Let's hope it starts heating up. My goodness, we are 11 rolls in this box, and we've still only found the one foreign, but finally, we have our first wheat of the box. 1941. First find of the box as far as wheat goes, and that's 11 rolls in. I don't like those odds, but we're gonna keep going. All right, very next roll, and it's finally starting to heat up. We have second coin in, our second wheat of the box, and we have a 1951. We now have a 41 and a 51, both out of Philly. And I also seen what's going to be our second Canadian of the box. 1981 this time. But we're going to add it to the collection. So now we're 2 and 2. A little bit better. I'm feeling a little bit better. I don't think this is going to be by any means my best box. But hey, at least we didn't get skunked. All right, we are now 18 rolls in. And we just hit our third Canadian. It's going to be a fairly new one. 1997 for number 3. What's going on here? I'm assuming it's just a very heavily damaged penny. But that and that, both sides are extremely sharp. And they have cut through the roll. You can see it there. And it jumped right out of the pack here. It has been slammed on both sides. 2016. And that is sharp. Alright, well, that's all it was. Moving on. Alright, this is roll number 22, and we finally made it to 3 wheat. Only 3, but hey, 3's 3. And this is a 1957 out of Denver. So we'll take it. Still a slow box. Definitely by far the slowest I've ever hunted. But we're going to keep right on going. This is the halfway point. We are 25 rolls in. And we have our 4th Canadian of the box. It looks newer. And it is a 1984. We'll add it to the collection. That gives us 4. Alright, this is roll 26. And we had a dark toned wheat drop down. This is going to be number 4 of the box. And it is another 1941 out of Philly. And since we're here, I've seen the telltale dots. It's a 1997 out of Canada. So we'll add it to the collection. That's number 5 of those. Alright, well, 35. And we now have wheat scent number 6 of the box. It's a little shiny. And it is a 1930s. We now have a 1937 out of Philly. So we'll take it. We'll take a 1937, especially with still a little bit of luster to it. And we'll get back to the search. All right, so roll 36 happened to have an ender. I usually don't check for them. I like to be surprised. And here we are. This is a very dirty 1956, and it is out of Denver. Not sure if you can see the mint mark there. It's a little crusty and green, but it is at least another wheat to add to the collection. That brings us up to 7. Can we hit double digits in 14 unopened rolls and the rest of this one? And I opened roll number 47. These ones here all decided to roll off onto the floor, but when it laid down, I just happened to notice that's a wheat. 1944 out of Philly laying there. Not too bad, 1944. That brings us up to 8. We still got a chance of hitting double digits. All right, we made it to roll number 30 even, and it appears to be our 6th Canadian of the box and our 2nd young head, 1963. We'll add it to the collection and keep right on going. Okay, roll 32 is going to spit out another young head. Let's see what the date is. This was another 63. We'll add it to the collection of the growing collection of foreigns and get back to the search. All right, this happens to be roll number 33, and we've got a slick one here. So I'm thinking maybe we finally come across another oldie. Well, 46, we got tricked out of Denver. Still 1940s, but it was pretty slick. I thought it might be a 1919. But either way, back to the search. All right, I asked for it. I might just get it. Right here, this is the very same roll. And this one popped up. So let's take a look and see what we got here. We got a 1934 out of the very same roll. You know what? I'm going to take a look. I think I might need that one. All right, well, here we are. We got 10 rolls left in the box, and we just hit wheat number 10. And I seen the date, I believe. It is a 1945 out of Philly. So we will add it to the collection. We are now in double-digit wheats. Low double digits, but you know what? The way this box started off, I'm not getting mad. All right, roll 42. And when I laid them out, there was one date that happened to pop out. Right there it is, 1956, out of Philly. Number 11 of the box. Second from 1956. We'll take it. All right, here we are, roll 43, and it's going to produce another wheat. Seems to be the bottom of the box where it's at. And we have a 1954 out of Denver. We're going to add it right there in the collection and keep on going. We're going to have another 1930s. It's going to be a 1935 out of Philly. I'm going to check. I know I have that one. We'll see if this, even though it's a little slick, we'll see if it upgrades the book. But I do have that one. So far, nothing new to add to the book, but hey, I'm still finding them now. I'm happy. Okay, roll 49, and this last half of the box has been great. We have a 1940 out of Philly that we're going to add right there to the collection. We got a roll and a partial left. Here we are. It's time for a wrap up. So we got our 2009s. Only 3 of the varieties on this one. None of the presidential. But we still got 11 of those. These right here are the 1979s I usually hold out. I do have 37 of those, 38, something like that. 37. And then the 69s, we have 22. And then right here is the 1959s. We do have 7 of those. We did pull some S mints. Let me go ahead and bring those down here. We have a 69S, which I did check. And it is, unfortunately, if I can find the paper here, it is unfortunately not the double die obverse. I did get 2, 3, 4 from 1974 right there, 4 of them. And then we did get a 1972S. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have this one here. Let me go ahead and just bring it up on the camera if I can get my camera to come up here. There we go. Oh, we're almost there. Okay. Sorry about that little bit of a delay, but we're going to go ahead and look at this. I believe this is a grease strike in several spots. We are missing the BE in Liberty, and we are missing the last 2 digits of the year. And I don't see the damage that I would expect to see. I would think I'd still be able to see some of the lettering, and it's pretty much gone. And it looks pretty consistent. So I'm thinking I found a pretty nice grease strike here. And if you would, go ahead and, down in the comments, let me know if you think that's a grease strike. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And I'll probably hold on to it for a while. At least get another opinion. Other than that, we got a few foreigns up here. We ended up with 7 foreigns, 2 of those being the young heads. Or was it 3? It might have been 3. Yeah, we got 3 of the young heads. And then our collection of Wheaties, it started out really slow in this box, but it picked up. 57, 2 from 56. We have the 54, 51, 46, 45, 44, 2 from 41, 40, 37, 35, and 34. I also ended up with 6 of the 1960Ds that I will check at a later date. Other than that, if you would, please give me a thumbs up for this. Hit the subscription down below. Bell notification if you want notified every single time I post a video. Other than that, I have my email also in the description down below if you want to send me anything in an email. And if you want to send items, my P.O. box is also down below. And feel free. Hit me up. Alright. Anyway, that ends box number 15. Slow beginning, but picked up and ended pretty strong. I'm not too mad. So, we'll see you on the next time. Get your hobby on.